What's good, everybody? Welcome back to more Twin Wrestle Pod. Uh, and tonight we have another set of first round matches for King Queen qualifiers and the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. First round we have 5 matches for SmackDown. We're gonna go over these matches and I'm gonna give my predictions for these matches. They revealed the bracket for the SmackDown side sometime, I think on Wednesday, I believe. And the matches read as such. The first bracket, I believe, had Carmelo Hayes and Baron Corbin. You had LA Knight, Santos Escobar, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton that you see on the screen. And it was Bobby Lashley versus Tama Tonga. Now, as I believe either earlier today, late last night, Bobby Lashley was medically uncleared to compete, so he's taken out of the tournament, and Angelo Dawkins of the Pride has taken Bobby Lashley's place. And I think that's a recipe for something good, for something positive, because I didn't want Tama Tonga to beat Lashley anyway. I didn't think he was going to beat Lashley anyway. I thought Lashley was going to win anyway. But it's evident since the tournament has started, going from Monday. Injuries has played a big part in this tournament. Drew McIntyre was medically disqualified on Monday, just like an hour before Raw, so he was replaced with Jey Uso, who ended up taking on Finn Balor and beating him and moving on to the next round. We had a banger fucking match from Dragunov, and that was the right decision. The right way to get him over on that main roster. The crowd on Monday, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with y'all, but I tweeted out that these U.S. crowds need to take note from the overseas crowd, the international crowds. Granted, the international crowds don't get as many shows as the U.S. Crowd does, but y'all gotta be better and do better, man, when it comes to reactions. It was like fucking dead fish out there, bro. Like CM Punk didn't even get a fucking reaction for the most part. Y'all gotta do better, man. We had to do better as fans and get reactions in these crowds. But Dragunov Ricochet, banger match. Sheamus and Gunther, we already knew what to expect. Another banger match. And the women from Raw had some pretty good matches. Natalya and Io Sky had a great match. Lyra Valkyria, she beat Dakota Kai, who took the place of Asuka, who ended up getting medically disqualified as well. It's been rumored she's been working on an injured ankle or foot for so long. So shout outs to Asuka. She's been hurt for a couple months. And she just probably couldn't go no more. But Dakota Kai took her place and she lost to Lyra Valkyria. And we're going to have Zelina Vega and Shayna Baszler compete this weekend to determine the final, who's going to be the next round for the women. Zoe Stark defeated Ivy now, like I said in the predictions. And only matches we got left from Raw is Kofi and Rey Mysterio and Shayna Baszler and Zelina Vega that will all take place this weekend. Now, for the SmackDown side, these are the 5 matches we have for tonight's show. So now we got Angelo Dawkins of the Pride taking on Tama Tonga from the Bloodline. Bianca Belair, one half for the WWE Women's Champions, Tag Team Champions, taking on Candice LeRae. Jade Cargil, the other half for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, taking on Piper Niven. Naomi taking on Nia Jax. AJ Styles taking on Randy Orton on what I presume to be the main event of tonight's show. Alright, let's go through these matches, man. First, the fourth women's first round match has yet to be determined who's going to be in it. So I expect them to announce that tonight. And whoever in that match will be on the card this weekend. So we know LA Knight and Santos Escobar will also be on the Super shows this weekend. And Carmelo Hayes and Baron Corbin will also be on the weekend shows this weekend. We'll go over those matches. Alright, first up we have Angelo Dawkins versus Tama Tonga. I expect Tama Tonga to now go over in this match. When it was Bobby Lashley at first, I just didn't see him beating Bobby Lashley. He wasn't going to beat Lashley clean, in my opinion. I think Legado del Fantasma was going to have to play a part in Bobby Lashley losing to him, because he wasn't gonna lose to him straight up. Period, point blank. Tama Tonga, I want him to have an impact, but he don't need to be beating Bobby Lashley straight up. But now there's Angelo Dawkins. I believe he will beat Angelo Dawkins straight up. He shouldn't need no help from Solo Sikoa or even his brother Tonga Loa. He shouldn't need no help to beat Angelo Dawkins. So Tama Tonga goes over here. Bianca Belair versus Candice LeRae. It depends on how the bracket is set up. We haven't seen how the bracket is set up for the women, so we don't know who will face who in the next rounds. But this got to be a no-brainer with Bianca Belair winning this match. But this is what I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with Candice LeRae, and I'll tell you why. Just because you don't want Bianca and Jade. I don't think Bianca and Jade I don't think both of them will advance in this tournament. You know what I'm saying? One of these big three are going to lose. I think Candice LeRae wins with the help of Indy Hartwell, but we have seen Bianca Belair put away multiple women just as damage control in one match. So I won't be surprised if Bianca wins it. But I know it's kind of hard, man. I don't know what direction Triple H want to go. Do you want to keep establishing Candice LeRae and them as credible threats as heels with this further storyline? I don't know. Or you want to keep the momentum with Bianca and Jade winning after their victory over Damage Control for the titles? I just don't see. I don't see one of these two winning. I mean, I don't see both of them winning the same night. I could be wrong, but I don't think you beat Jade. So WWE want to get that visual of Jade lifting up Piper Niven. That's why she's in this. So I'll just say I'll take Candice LeRae. But if I was a bet man, I would bet on Bianca. I'll take Candice LeRae for their matchup. And Jade versus Piper Niven, I'm going to take Jade because they want that image of Jade lifting Piper Niven up for the Jaded. And I'm going to take Nia Jax over Naomi. Just because these two have been into it. Nia Jax cost Naomi the championship match a couple weeks ago before Backlash. And this is going to further their issue. And what the things Nia Jax has done, she's been getting heat. So I think you want to keep compounding on that heat, and she beats Naomi in the first round to advance to the second round. Whoever she faces, I do not know. But yeah, I'm gonna take Nia Jax, Jade Cargil, and you know what? I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna pick Bianca Belair because it depends. I think they're gonna have Nia Jax and Bianca Belair as brackets next to each other, so those two advance. But I will have Nia beat Bianca in the next round. So I'm gonna take Nia, I'm gonna take Bianca, take Tama Tonga, take Jade. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. We're going to go with because in the bracket set up, the winner of this match faced the winner of Carmelo Hayes versus Baron Corbin. Everybody's picking Orton in this matchup. I see why. Everybody's picking Orton in this matchup. Man, this is fucking tough. I'm gonna take Randy Orton. Just because I think AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes' issue is not over with. We're going to get another match between those two at King and Queen. So I'm going to take Randy Orton. And for the matches that's going to happen on the weekend, starting with the Raw portion, I already told you guys I got Kofi over Rey Mysterio. And I told you guys I got Zelina Vega over Shayna Baszler. So for the SmackDown portion, we had LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. I'm taking LA Knight, because the winner of his brackets match faces the winner of the Tonga and Dawkins match. So I think it'll be LA Knight versus Tama Tonga in the next round. And the final match I'm going to talk about is Baron Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes was the first, not first overall pick, but he was the second pick for SmackDown in the first round. So this is no brainer. Carmelo Hayes wins. He goes on to face Randy Orton in the next round. And he comes up short and loses against Randy Orton. This is why it's so tough, because I don't know if you want to do babyface, but they did it with Ricochet and Dragunov. So, yeah, man, that's my predictions. Orton, Tonga, Bianca, Jax, and Jade, Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight, taking all the first round matchups in the first round. And we have that final women's match yet to be determined. So we got to tune in for SmackDown with that. So, man, let me know you guys' predictions down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys for another video after SmackDown. So, y'all take it easy, man. Out.